Well, in this episode, I'm showing my age. I've even got myself a book. How scary is that? Young Albert Jack has written this really cool book, and it's all about the secret meanings of nursery rhymes, and I thought that was really apt. And what's more, just for a starter, we're going to cover the title, Pop Goes the Weasel. So I don't know, if you don't know the Pop Goes the Weasel song, I'm going to sing it for you in a very bad voice. So bear with me. Don't tune out just because I suck at singing, okay? Because sometimes I talk better than I sing. But here we go. And somebody in the background's going to play the music for me. No, they said they're not going to, so you're just going to have to put up with me singing regardless. Here we go. Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Up and down the city road, in and out the eagle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Every night when I go out, the monkey's on the table. Take a stick and knock it off. Pop goes the weasel. A penny for a ball of thread, another for a needle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Take your breath before you pass out because you're getting bloody old and full of stout. Pop goes the weasel. See, look at that. I can make up my own verse. That wasn't in the song at all. But anyway, there's been much debate about what Pop Goes the Weasel is. And everybody's got all excited and getting all... I like the fact that it's Cockney rhyme. Cockney rhyme is all this crazy shit about if you get a couple of words, you tie them together, and all of a sudden you get a word that's not really a word, but somebody that knows what's going on will tell you how it is. Because back in the day, when you were working in the threading company, which these guys were making hats and coats and, I don't know, whatever else they were making, all sorts of clothing, which was a pretty crappy paid job. And of course, so they were a little bit sad at the end of the week, and they'd go down the Eagle and get on the sauce. And of course, when they woke up Sunday morning and the missus said, where the bloody hell's the food? It was like, holy shit. So they'd go and get themselves a pound of tuppenny rice and they'd get some treacle, and that was the food for the week. So it wasn't much fun. But anyway, they had a bloody good time Saturday night at the Eagle, but it wasn't much fun for the rest of the week for the family and all the rest of it. So back in the day when you were pretty hard up on your luck, sometimes you would, well, not sometimes, it's fairly regular if this bloody song's anything to go by, you would sell your coat or your hat or your shoes or goodness knows whatever else you had that was of value at the pawn shop to get enough money to go down the bloomin' Eagle, which is the pub or the, oh, it was a music hall, I think, in a way, but it was really the pub, get blind drunk, and then away you went for another week. But the catch was you had to actually have fancy clothes, which was your fancy coat that you pawned on Friday night to go to church on Sunday, otherwise you'd get sacked on Monday. So that, I don't know how that worked. That was very complicated. And hence the reason why you had to eat tuppenny rice and a bit of treacle. And apparently there's another verse, it's not in this particular song, that goes something along the lines of, you get your rice and you get your treacle and you mix it all together and if somehow or other it tastes nice. I don't know, I've never tried rice and treacle. Anybody out there that's a little bit younger than me and doesn't have a horse or a cow probably won't know what treacle is. So treacle is what they used to, when they're making sugar, treacle is the first stage of making sugar, which is like a horrible black molassesy muck that they used to, like, it's a sort of really second grade kind of sweetening. And we used to put it on the straw so the cows would eat the miserable straw that we had for them. And so, not ideal, I would say. Not ideal to mix rice and treacle. I reckon that would not have been a good meal. And I'm not really sure how I would have got on if I had presented that to my wife every day of the week for a whole week. But I don't even want to think about it. I like that verse when it's talking about up and down the city road on the way to the Eagle. I'm sure there was a couple of other pubs on that road. The interesting thing is, nothing much has changed through history, really, has it? The things we'll do for a good night out. I mean, I know plenty of youngsters when I was growing up that they would be out and they were shouting drinks at the bar and getting blind drunk and having a hell of a good time dancing and partying. And then come Monday, they weren't sure how the hell they were going to pay their rent. So I don't think much has changed over the years. We're all interested for a good time, so let's not judge them too harshly, even if they are 1,000 years old. Now, if you landed here on the True Rhymes show on YouTube and you're wondering what the hell you're watching, but you're having a laugh and you're enjoying yourself, don't forget to tell your friends. And hell, subscribe, click like, and tell them to watch us as well. And you never know, we might continue. And what the hell, if we get enough of you following us along, you can ask us to research a rhyme or two for you.